Okay, so with a little red pen you might want to just put the words next to these. Now these are in your log tables. Okay, you don't have to learn them. They're all in the log tables, but you need to know how to use them. So A is my base. If my bases are the same and I'm multiplying, I just add my powers. Okay? So when you're multiplying, you add your powers. For example, x squared by x cubed is going to be x to the power of 5. Just add them. 2 plus 3. Okay? When my bases are the same and I'm dividing, you just minus your powers. Okay?
Is that what you're saying? If x is a?
Yeah, exactly. This is my base. Yeah. So x is a. I could use a number as well. Chances are it's going to be an x though. In this case, x to the power of 4 over x to the power of 2. What do I do with my powers? Minus them. 4 take 2. Okay, if you were to actually write this out, it would be x by x by x by x, and on the bottom would be x by x, and 2 of them would cancel. You're left with x squared. Indices just allows you to do it quickly. Okay? Here, this one is one I want you to write down. Power, bracket, power, multiply. If you have a power and then a bracket and another power, you're raising one power to the other. You multiply. Okay? So power, bracket, power, multiply. So x squared to b cubed. That's x squared by x squared by x squared. Okay? But instead of doing x squared by x squared by x squared and adding 2 plus 2 plus 2, you can just multiply 2 by 3. Okay? Power, bracket, power, multiply. Here, anything to the power of 0 is 1. Anything. Okay? Anything. Doesn't matter what the number is, anything to the power of 0 is 1. E to the power of 0 is 1. If you have a minus power, you can put that underneath the line and make it a plus power. If you don't have anything to put it under, you're putting it under a 1, because this is 1a. Okay? So you leave the 1 there, and the a comes under, and it becomes a plus power. Okay? So x to the power of minus 2 is the same as 1 over x squared. Exact same. And vice versa. If you want to work with your powers and you've got something underneath the line, you can bring it up as long as you change the sign of it. Okay? As long as you change the sign of the power. So the x comes up and it becomes minus 2. So that's interchangeable. Whether you're going from the top to the bottom, bottom to the top. If you're moving it above or below, you're just changing the sign of the power. Here, a to the power of 1 over q. Okay, it's the root of a, and this, if it's 2, it becomes the square root. Okay, so x to the power of a half is the square root of x. X to the power of a third is the cubed root of x. Really important. If you have a fraction, okay, 1 over something, it's a root. Here, a to the power of p over q. I want some more words written here. Bottom number, outside, top number, inside. Bottom number, outside, so the bottom of the fraction goes outside the square root and the top goes inside the square root. Okay? Can I get rid of 1 to 6? For example, if I had 36 to the power of 3, Yeah, 3 over 2. Okay, the bottom number goes outside, so that's the square root of 36 cubed. Okay, bottom number outside, top number inside. Now the way you can do this is, what's the square root of 36? 6 cubed. Okay, or you could do 36 cubed and get the square root of your answer. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Okay, 6 by 6 is 36, by 6 is 216, is it? Yeah.
And that 2 isn't like a 2, is it?
It's a square, exactly. It's a small 2. It's not 2 times, it's a square root. And this one, we've used this a lot. If you have a power, normally a square outside a bracket, it goes to each one inside the bracket. And same thing, if you're squaring with a fraction, the square goes to the top and to the bottom. So like when we were doing maybe 2x to b squared, we do 2 to be squared and we do x to be squared, but normally we would just write down 4x squared. Okay, you're just squaring that and squaring that.